Welcome, my fellow travellers. Today, we're following the story of someone who's wondering if they themselves are someone who's not subscribed to this wonderful channel and, consequently, a butthole. This one's from Slow Pianist 4431. Am I someone who's not subscribed to this channel for bringing my sister-in-law's wallet to the restaurant when she conveniently always forgets it? I'm a 28-year-old woman, and my sister-in-law Amy, who's 26, always comes to visit from out of town. She stays with us instead of a hotel and always wants to go to expensive restaurants. She always conveniently forgets her wallet, or comes up with some excuse as to why she can't pay her share. She has implied that since I make much more money than her, I should be the one to pay. No, not that my husband should pay, but me specifically. I do make a fair amount of money, but not so much that I can treat someone every time they come into town. Nonetheless, in the past I've just paid the bill and asked her to pay me back. She never has. She'd made a reservation at an extremely expensive restaurant last night, and before we left, I made it clear that I wouldn't be paying her bill. This is where I might be someone who's not subscribed to See You Next Time, and I'll admit I got this move straight from an episode of 2.5 Men. As we were leaving, her and my husband went to the car. I pretended I forgot something and went back inside. I found her wallet sitting right on top of her suitcase. I put it in my purse and we went to the restaurant. When we were done eating, I asked for separate bills. She said no, we need one bill because she forgot her wallet again. I reached in my purse and said, "This wallet?" She was extremely furious. She said that I should not have touched or grabbed her wallet. So, am I a non-subscriber for taking her wallet and bringing it to the restaurant? Edit. Amy just called me. She saw this post and yelled at me for bad-mouthing her on the internet. Honestly, I don't care. Amy, hopefully reading all these comments is a wake-up call for you. Ooh, things just got interesting. This is a reply from the Amy of the story.
This is Amy. My friend told me they saw this post and everyone is saying I'm a leech. The thing my sister-in-law did not tell you all is that she has no problem paying for her own sisters and always singles me out and expects me to always pay. She takes her sisters to restaurants and never makes them pay. Ever since she's been with my brother is so cheap. He used to always help me and my mom because we don't have a lot of money, and he stopped doing that ever since he's been with her. He used to always help me and my mom with our bus tickets to come visit and to see him, and to visit my niece. Now he always says he doesn't have any money. So maybe I am wrong for always forgetting my wallet, but it's not fair that she always pays for her own sisters, but not for me. She would never take her sister's wallet and embarrass her at a restaurant trying to make her pay. Taking my wallet and sneaking it to the restaurant when she can afford to pay for things is so messed up. In our culture, the older sibling always pays. She is so cheap. Why can't she just treat me? Why does she have to only treat her sisters and make me look like a bad person when I expect the same treatment as her sisters, and she has so much money to waste? I hope people don't think I'm a butthole when they learn more about the situation.
And she gets the reaction you might expect from the OP. Wow, I can't. My sisters are in university working their asses off to pay their own tuition, so yeah, I treat them occasionally. They don't come to my house expecting me to pay for everything. How much money I earn is not anyone's damn business. How I spend my money is not anyone's damn business. My husband is cheap now because we have a mortgage to pay and a child to take care of. I also didn't have much money to my name at a time in my life, but I never mooched off of anyone or expected anyone to pay my way, not even my own parents. You figure that out on your own. Get the hell off my post and go complain to someone who cares. Well, that took a turn, eh? To summarise,
Everyone thinks I'm a leech, But I've been leeching off my brother my whole life, and I've never had a problem with it. Look, be reasonable. I know it's wrong to continually trick my sister-in-law into taking me out to fancy restaurants with absolutely zero intention of paying my way, but I do it anyway, so surely that makes me the good guy. They've got a mortgage and a child, so I'm only chipping away at their material security and my niece's well-being. She also occasionally pays for her blood siblings who are struggling students, so surely she should pay for me to visit, put me up in her house, and enable me to fill my fat face with fancy fare at flashy fooderies on a regular basis.
It's off the chart batshittery that our dear friend, Amy, thought that response was going to get people on side. Madness. Okay, there's an update. Some answers to common questions. Why does darling husband keep letting Amy in? Without getting into too much detail, he has always been expected to pay for nice things for the females in his family. He's also been kind of scammed out of large sums of money by his family. That's slowly been shut down over time, and we're working on shutting down this dinner/outings thing. He allows this because he feels bad that they don't have a lot of money. It's sad, but that's how his family got along for a very long time. Being dishonest about anything and everything to get their hands on some extra money or extra financial help. I could write a book on some of the things I've seen them do over the years. It hasn't been easy to show these people how wrong this is. He's talked to Amy about being cheap, has had come to Jesus talks with her, and genuinely has always felt that each next time will be different. We've been in therapy addressing this, and he's learned to set boundaries. This restaurant thing is a boundary that he hadn't set yet. It's hard to set all boundaries all at once when you actually had no clue what boundaries were, and have had no boundaries for years. Does he pay too? We're married. My money is his money. When I mentioned Amy specifies I should pay, I meant more that she specifies since I make good money, we as a whole shouldn't be cheap. What was the point if you ended up paying? I knew Amy wasn't going to pay. She always finds a way not to pay. I went to the restaurant fully expecting to foot the bill. I did this because I saw it on a show and thought it'd be funny to do in real life, to be completely honest. The point wasn't really to get her to pay, it was more to show her that the forgot my wallet excuse was getting old. Is Amy banned from visiting? Fortunately, this post turned out to be a good thing. Darling husband has always had it in his head that Amy is a good person and has her reasons for being sneaky and cheap. In his head, it's not her fault she is the way she is. It's the circumstances of their upbringing that cause her to make bad decisions. But seeing Amy's reply to my post and people's response to Amy has really changed his thinking. That's the first time Amy has outright admitted she's purposely taking advantage. Reading some of the other comments has also been eye-opening for him. So darling husband has told Amy that she's not welcome here, at least not for a long while. Judgment. Thanks a lot for lots of not the unsubscribed. But I like one commenter's, sometimes it's okay to be the ass. I think that's exactly what it was here. It was a butthole move, but also outweighed by Amy's buttholery. Thanks again. This is the end. I won't be giving any more updates or comments. This is all kind of wild and full of drama. Absolutely what we like to see in that kind of voyeuristic schadenfreude way. Love it. There's so much been said, it feels like maybe there's not a huge amount to add. We'll see. Let's run it from the top. I'm all about the sitcom premise which seems to have developed here. Cheapskate family member tries to duck and weave to get free food from the OP, and has been doing it since they met, by the sounds of things. It probably is out of order to pick up someone's wallet like that, so you can pull a wee gotcha moment on them. But I can only imagine the petty satisfaction that came from it. Glorious. Yeah, you ended up paying because of course you did. You were always going to, and it sounds like you can afford it. It's the sheer disrespect that seems to be the issue, and I'm entirely with you on that. Someone constantly pulling these sorts of moves because they think they're being sneaky would really leave a bad taste. Amy actually weighing in is just mwah. If she thought that post was going to make people think she's less of an entitled prick, she might be delusional past the point of no return. I think the OP's done the right thing by simply dropping contact for a while at least. She can be out of sight and out of mind for long enough for you to recalibrate that relationship. I'm clocking OP in at like 5, maybe 10% non-subscriber, because it was essentially a dick move, but there's just so many mitigating factors. And that, my wonderful friends, is where we leave it for today. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. It brings joy to my soul when you lovely lot comment on my videos. Oh, and let me know if you'd be interested in a guided meditation video, as was suggested by Calder Beans. It'll be 100% weird as hell, but I reckon it'll be a lot of fun. Perhaps you'd like to wear rubber pony masks and eat money in Central Park before clicking on the little bell icon and sharing this video with random strangers. And remember, most importantly, when you're having one of those days where you feel horrendously depressed and anxious, try not feeling depressed and anxious. It really works wonders.
See
you next time.